Hey guys, Brent Laser here. This is going to be an announcement video. I'm not going to really show off anything in here. I'm not showing off trades or anything. Basically, thank you to Cool Briner for sending out my cards. I got them the other day. I actually posted a thing on my comment section, but I don't think you could see it unless you linked it. It was weird. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for that. I'm still waiting on a couple payments from a couple people, and then I'll put up my new trade binder, or not trade binder, but trades. Hopefully I might have a binder by then, but anyway. And then I've been doing some intros. I'm going to slowly, leak them out and, individually so they get their own time instead of being all together at once and, some of them getting ignored or whatever. So just be prepared to see a lot of intro content on my channel soon. Also, speaking of intros, basically there's a few intros that I'm working on currently. If you are part of that group, this message does not affect you. So whatever price I quoted you when making them, that's what you have. So, but the pricing structure for the intros is now different. Due to circumstances all throughout my intro making career, I have made a refined pricing structure and delivery, protocol, I guess you could say. So basically, if you want an intro done, just hit me up like as usual, and we will discuss, terms and agreement on that, and then delivery, logistics, I guess. So anyways, so now that that's out of the way, I have noticed that I am over 1,000 subs, so I am working on something for that for you guys. I had a bigger, more ambitious project in mind prior to maybe 800 subs, but I never got around to it. I was still kind of, wet in the feet or wet behind the ears or whatever in the animation thing. So I was kind of a little scared to try it then. And after making a few subs, or not a few subs, sorry, a few intros, I was like, okay, I think I'm ready for this. But then what happened was the subs caught up too quickly. So now with that, basically, I'm saving that project for probably 5K subs. Like I said, I'm not going to celebrate every K or every 100 or every whatever. Excuse me. And so I'm doing 1,000 because that's a big thing. 1,000 is a lot. And I thank every single one of you for subscribing to my channel. It's really cool. I don't know. For some of you that do know me, you may have known that I'm pretty shy in real person, or not real person, in real life, or at least I used to be much more shy than I am now. And doing YouTube was kind of an experiment for myself. I didn't know how successful I was going to be as a YouTuber, and I just wanted to try to see, if I could work on my, kind of speech giving skills, I guess, standing up in front of people. I'm not really standing up in front of people. I'm kind of standing up, in front of a mirror, and then you see the outcome. But basically, I know that people are going to see it, so I post it anyway. And it's been pretty fun so far. And I really can't thank everybody who's helped me thus far enough. I've met a lot of cool people along the way, digitally and physically. And by that I mean like on Facebook and in real life. And I've met a lot of subscribers that have been so awesome. And a lot of people having fans is an interesting thing. I don't think I'm still adjusted to that part. When I see Galactic God go out and people come up to him and they're like, oh, you're so cool, blah blah. Thanks for putting up videos, or thanks for shouting me out. It still weirds me out. And when people don't recognize me yet, which is awesome to me, but if and when people do, that's gonna be weird for me, to a point. But anyway, so yeah, this has been really awesome, and I thank every single one of you for subscribing to me. Like, I always thank Galactic God like pretty much every other video, but I have to thank him again. I'm like a little congested. I have to thank him again because he helps me all the time. I probably wouldn't have gotten into YouTubing if it wasn't for him, and I probably wouldn't have known about it actually if it wasn't for him either. And I had gotten into the game right about where he got. Oh, I guess I was into the game already, and then he got into the game through a mutual friend of ours, and and then we started playing, and then I would go to his house, and it was like really weird because I lived pretty close to him already, and we'd go over and play on his kitchen table and have fun times, old band lists and stuff, and it's really cool, and it's really awesome just to know him as a person in general. And and I've quit the game and gone back into it, and quit it and gone back into it. And I guess like a lot of people say, you never quit Yu-Gi-Oh, but he's actually never quit Yu-Gi-Oh. The one time he only really decided to quit was when he got his stuff stolen, but because his friends supported him and gave him back what he usually gives to them, or at least what we try to help him out. That he stayed in, and that's really cool. And he's been like that for as long as I known him. So I can't really thank him enough either, because he's helped my channel grow substantially, from the beginning. So he's kind of like, I don't know, a YouTubing mentor, per se. So if you ever want to aspire to be a good YouTuber, obviously go check him out. And thank you for Gimbledon for making my first intro, for kind of showing me the way towards that kind of stuff. That's really cool. This is gonna be a little longer than I anticipated it to be, but yeah. So thank you for Gimbledon, making my intro, making me interested in that kind of stuff, or giving me the initiative to do that kind of stuff. I've always had an interest in visuals and animation and illustration and stuff, but actually seeing somebody do it and then wanting to do it, are different things. So, but when he kind of showed me how to do it a little, I was like, oh, cool, yeah, this is really awesome. And so yeah, so like, thank you for getting me into that type of field, I guess, and also making my first intro and being an awesome friend. And thank you to my subscribers. And I have something planned for my 1,000 subscriber video. Basically, it's just like I'm gonna make something. I don't know. I have something planned though, but I can't really say. And then for the 5,000 subscribers, that's a big one. So when we get there, I think you'll be surprised when you see it, or pleasantly surprised. And I'm gonna answer a couple questions that I get asked a lot in this video. So basically, what gives me my inspiration for my intros, and one of them is music videos for my favorite bands, cartoons, movies that I see, video games. The inspirations are there in the intro. So if you watch the intros, you can kind of tell, oh, he must like this. Oh, he must like that. Type of thing. Like, I'm working on an intro for Show Enough right now, and I think you'll be able to tell. Well, it was what he envisioned. 87 Show Enough, if you don't know who that is. And when I post up his channel, there will be links and annotations. But there's a lot of video game influence on that. Most of it's through him, but some of it's through me. And I think you'll know what the ones from me are, and the ones from him are. So that's really cool. And my intro is heavily influenced by a video director for Justice, the band Justice. So if you go check out Justice videos, you can see a lot of my influence from them. So before this video drags on to past 10 minutes, another couple questions I'll ask and answer, and then that's it. So the other question is, what softwares do I use? Currently, I'm using Adobe Illustrator, I think 9. Let me see. CS 5.1, 64-bit, and Sony Vegas, and that's it. I just go into Photoshop, cut stuff out, make sure it looks good, and then throw it into Vegas and animate it, and that's it. So I really want to learn After Effects. That's what I'm really striving for right now. So that's a big deal. And the big question that I always get asked, even by YouTube, is what is my real name? And I guess I could tell some of you, or well, some of you already know it. A lot of the YouTubers know it. But my real name is. So there you go. And that's the end of the video. So obviously, in the comment section below, let me know what you guys think. Thank you all for subscribing to me. Having 1,000 subscribers this early in the year is really, exhilarating, and makes me want to work harder to get that 5,000. And I can't really say too much more. It's been fun thus far, and let's make it to 5K. So hit the like, subscribe button to see when I put out new videos, and thanks for watching.